AI will take over the world. Sounds scary, right? Well, here's the thing. It's not going to happen the way Hollywood movies would make you believe.
Please return to your homes. A curfew is in effect.
We're not going to see rogue robots walking through the streets or any sort of doomsday scenarios. And let me explain to you why this is the case. Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Tech with Chidi, and I'm Chidi. And in today's video, we're tackling the big question. Will AI take over the world? Well, the short answer is yes, but not in the dystopian way that the movies would have you believe. You know, we're not going to have rogue robots marching through the street. No, instead, AI will, drive innovation and change our lives and the way we live forever. And let me explain to you why this is the case. One, AI is not sentient. Now, I know what you're thinking. You've heard the rumors, could AI get consciousness and all this stuff? No. Listen, take it from me as a guy who's worked in this field for a while. That's just not possible. That's just not true. See, AI is a really, really powerful tool. That's all it is, right? Think of AI algorithms as a super advanced recipe book, right? Imagine a recipe book that is basically a recipe tool that has been trained on loads of recipe books, and it can, stitch these different recipes together to come up with its own recipes. But it's only based on recipes that it has already seen. Right? It cannot be creative. It cannot, have a sense of taste and what sort of ingredients go well together. AI is not sentient. Sentience requires emotional intelligence. Sentience requires self-awareness, creativity, all the things that humans are really good at doing. And so I think based on those reasons, it's very clear to say that AI is not sentient at all. And that leads me to my next reason why AI will not take over the world in the dystopian way that people often think it will. And that is because AI thrives on collaboration and not chaos. Right. The best AI systems are built to support human strengths, not replace them. Right. The AI systems that try to, I know a lot of people say, well, AI will take our jobs away and all this sort of stuff. Well, not necessarily. I mean, it will evolve the way we do things. Some roles might die overnight and or change. I don't think about it as a complete death. Think about it as a resurrection. That felt very poetic, but the bottom line is think about it as an evolution. Yeah, that's probably a better word. An evolution of skills to come. And I'll talk about this in a different video. But the main point I want to pass across here is that the real magic happens when AI and humans collaborate with each other and work with each other and, assist humans in different ways. And we're already seeing this in different, parts of our lives with things like, Apple Intelligence, for example, right? That is, assisting you in your day-to-day activities. And that's just one example. We're seeing this in the medical field where AI is helping doctors to diagnose, patients and different sort of things and pick up issues that the doctors themselves might not have been able to pick up. So they're working together. And that's really what AI thrives on. I would always say the best AI systems don't replace humans, they augment them. That's really important. And the third reason why I believe we're not going to have, evil robots and AI systems, marching through the streets. And there's loads of movies about this stuff nowadays. It's just crazy and mind-boggling. It's entertaining for Hollywood, but trust me, as somebody who works in the field, I'm shooting this video to bring you back to reality, to let you know, actually, that's not the way it's going to happen. All right. So reason number 3 why AI will not take over the way the Hollywood movies make you believe is because AI is like the internet. Okay. Remember the internet, right? When it first came out, people were sort of skeptical, not so sure. By the way, I went to the same university as the guy. No, I don't think we were at the same university, but he was a professor there. There's a guy who invented the internet. Now, I can't remember his name. So maybe that does question my credibility of this, but I promise you guys, University of Southampton, you could Google it. He was a professor. I don't know if he's still a professor there now, but he was all those years ago. So check it out. I'm sure you'll figure out what I'm trying to say here. But the bottom line is, when the internet came out, people were hesitant, people were scared, people were skeptical. They weren't sure whether to trust it But think about our lives today. Our lives are, you could say, probably be a lot better thanks to the internet. I mean, you wouldn't be watching me without the internet, right? Our transportation system has been transformed by the internet. Our uh, political system, our schooling system, our hospitals. Like, we think about COVID 2020, right? Imagine there was no internet, how we would have stayed connected with each other and all these different things. And, I could go on and on. But the point is, AI is on that same path. It's on that same trajectory, and not in a destructive way, but to, build, innovate, and to create and to allow us to see things that we didn't even think was possible. So I firmly believe that this is where AI will end up being like the internet, woven into the fabric of society. And yes, the internet did bring with it some dark side of things, like, we call it, was it the dark web? There was all sorts of shady things going on. And, the Nigerian prince who's trying to marry you, but wants you to pay him first. And by the way, if you're Nigerian and you're trying to get offended, listen, I'm Nigerian as well. So I think I have the liberty to say that. But anyways, I digress. I just wanted to make sure that my Nigerian viewers understood that there is all love here and there's no war, right? So we are on the same page. But the point I'm trying to make is, right, the internet did bring bad things with it, but that's not because of the technology itself. That's just because of people. That's the same thing with any innovative technology. It's because of people. And the same thing with AI. So I know now you've seen a lot of these deep fakes and, whether it's video, audio, we don't even know what's real anymore. It's down to people. It has nothing to do with the AI algorithms themselves. And remember, I said AI is not sentient, so you can't blame it for this stuff, right? People have to be accountable for the things that they do with AI. And that I would talk about in another video about AI regulations and how they're shaping across different parts of the world. So, will AI take over the world? Yes, but not with robots marching through the streets or machines plotting to kill us. No. It will quietly integrate into our lives, solving different problems, transforming industries, and opening up opportunities that we can't even imagine yet. So the question isn't whether will AI take over the world. The question is, how are we going to use it? There you have it, guys. This has been Talk Tech with Chidi, and I'm Chidi, and I hope this video has given you a fresh perspective. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this topic. Do you genuinely think that AI will gain consciousness? We'll never know. But if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up. It keeps the views going, guys. This is everything to me. Really, really, really means a lot to me. It keeps the views going, and just help a brother out. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not asking for too much. And make sure you hit the notification bell as well, because that will notify you when we release a new video. And I promise you, I'm not an AI. But it's planning to take over the world. Okay, see you guys next time. Ta-da.